What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the driveway, and let's welcome back in the old street tractor. All right, so you guys seen the title of the video. What are we doing? So one, I've had a belt squeak on this truck since day one, and I haven't done anything about it. So if you're let's say your 12 valve sounds kind of like this, then maybe it's time to go ahead and hit up my boys over at Gino's Garage and get yourself this kit right here. All right, so here it is, the Gates Complete Serpentine kit. That gets you the drive belt tensioner, the whole shebang and bang. First off, let's do that part number right there. There you go. Let's unbox this baby and see what we got. All right, they give you this nice sleeve and everything. I already opened the box because I'm like a kid at a candy store sometimes when I see tools and parts. Got that new green belt. There you go. And big old heavy duty tensioner. All right, so there's not a whole lot to this job. I mean, basic hand tools to get you away with this without a problem, for the most part. It's a 13 millimeter for the actual bolt, and it's 3/8 drive. Just get you a halfway decent 3/8 drive breaker bar, and basically just loosen it. You're just gonna break it free, and tensioner will spring back up. Take the belt off. You guys know how this stuff works. I'll put you guys on a time lapse, and we'll go ahead and remove and see how bad everything looks. I know the tensioner is pretty crusty. I'll show you guys real quick. Let's see if we can see it in there. There she is. Yeah, she's got some years on her. Don't know if it's the original one, but with 340,000 plus miles on it, it's possible. So let's go ahead and do a tear down, and we'll take it from there. All right, so now you got it removed. Again, 13 millimeter for the bolt that holds down the old tensioner. As you can see, mine's pretty much old, crusty, rusty, the whole shebang-a-bang. It didn't seem horrible, but my thing is, if it's been on the truck that damn long, and yeah, it probably needs to be replaced. Like I tell you guys on most all of my installs, clean. Just clean everything up while you're there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so you see right here, that's where the hold down bolt would be, and then right next to that would be the notch for the tensioner. Take the time now, clean out the threads, clean it up really good, just to hopefully make it a little bit easier on yourself. And let's be honest, these trucks are 20 plus years old, so they've had probably a leak from the front cover or something to that effect. Make it easier on yourself if you ever have to go back into it. Just clean it up now. So let's go ahead and take a look at what came off the truck. How bad was it? All right, so here's the old belt. Let me go ahead and show some light here. So ribs don't look too bad, but you can definitely see there's hairline cracks in there, and it looks like we have some wear, some belt wear there. So she wasn't exactly in the greatest of shape in comparison to us going into this fantastic new green belt here and new tensioner. Aside from that, when you have everything taken off, make sure you check all your pulleys. You know, just spin them freely. Make sure there's no weird sounds or anything coming out. Check your water pump. Check your fan clutch. Check your AC compressor if you have one. Just check all that out while you're there. All right, so for the install portion of it, I checked Google and I checked the Haynes manual and stuff like that. I could not find a torque spec just for the tensioner bolt. So basically what I'm going to do at this point is apply just a little bit of blue Loctite on the bolt. Clean your threads up really nice. Make sure they're not boogered up. If you have to, run a die through it. And I'm pretty much going to tension it the way it came off. So I mean, it really wasn't something crazy tight or anything like that, but it was just to the point where you felt a little bit of a break when the actual bolt came loose. Aside from that, no big deal. The only thing that's going to change is, instead of it being a 3/8 breaker bar that you're going to use to put the belt back on, they switched it up and they allowed you guys to use a 1/2 inch, which is not really a horrible thing. Go ahead and put this thing together, and we'll give it a test rip and make sure that we are now good, and no more belt squeak and none of that crappy noise. Alright guys, so you've seen the time lapse there. Again, not really a big job. It actually is a help that they allow you to use a 1/2 inch versus the 3/8. Gives you a little bit more leverage on coming over that spring. So let's go ahead and show you what the final result is, what it looks like. Alright, so you got that beautiful green belt on there, that new Gates tensioner. And if you guys don't know, on the truck you already have a breakdown. So you have your belt routing for AC truck like mine or non-AC truck. So both of which you can go ahead and just look right on the basically the core support, and you can see, hey, this is how it's supposed to go. If not, get the Haynes manual, or I'm sure there's a resource online for a 12 valve or 24 valve belt routing. Not really a big job anyway. So let's go ahead and give it a fire, and hopefully everything's good, no more belt squeak, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, there you go, you see it. Let's go ahead and make sure we're charging. Go, 14 volts. Job done. All right, let's see if it makes the belt squeak when we shut it off. Hopefully not. Wow, that's amazing. All right guys, we're gonna go finish out the video there. I know it's not really a big job, not really the most interesting video, but anything I do on this truck, for the most part, I like to film it, and maybe it helps one of you guys out there. Maybe you guys are a beginner in the 12 valve world and just need just a little bit of guidance, or maybe just a little bit of instruction that, hey, a video from 6 years ago that was blurry and really didn't make a whole lot of sense didn't do for you. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. Do what you guys always do. Like, share, subscribe, P-Pump the world. And the links for this kit will be in the description below for Gino's Garage. Hit those guys up. They sell nothing but the best products. See you guys.